Okay guys, today we are going to talk about living in the end. It's a concept again popularized by Neville Goddard, law of assumption. And I know it sounds fancy, it's like some mystical concept that is reserved for monks or spiritual people only, but it's actually very simple. In fact, the simplest, most practical way to manifest anything you want. This is actually the only thing you need for manifestation. It's the other side of self-concept. If self-concept is there, you can live in the end. If you can live in the end, the self-concept is there. It's like both of them are two sides of the same coin. So if you know this, you are set. You can just pack your bags, leave your merry way, manifesting all that you want if you can just practice this one thing. So what is it? Living in the end is actually deciding that you already are the person who has what you want right now in this moment. You already are the person who has that you want, period. Not I will be, not I hope I will have it, not universe will bring it to me someday, not I will chant this 100 times to become the person who has it, nothing. You just decided and then you become. Or rather, you trust that you have become with zero evidence. Even if the outside world doesn't show you. Every time your mind wanders, you keep reminding yourself, it is done, you are already living in your end. So how do you remind yourself that this is a fact? You do it the same way you remind yourself about everyday facts, the same way you remind yourself about any change in your life. For example, let me tell you, a few years ago, I was broke. Not I will skip Pizza Hut for this week kind of broke. I mean, can I pay my loan installment? Can I still eat? That level of broke. It was really bad. But then I finally got some money from some sources to pay my bills. And weirdly after that, even though I was not struggling anymore, the old feeling would keep coming back. I don't have money. You know, right? When you're used to feeling poor, you keep feeling that. So what happens if this, what can I do if this happens again? What if I run out of money again? That familiar feeling, right? That sinking feeling was coming in. And I actually had to keep reminding myself, no, I have money now. I don't need to worry anymore. I have this. I am safe now. I used to keep reminding myself of this fact. Because even though I had money, that old programming was coming back. Now, this is exactly what you need to do in living in the end. It is exactly the same, except when you're manifesting it, you're doing it without any evidence in the physical reality. Before it is physically there, you're just trusting it. Instead of waiting to see it in your reality, you trust that it is already yours because you have claimed it. You just in your imagination said that I have it and that is more than enough. Let me expand this, okay? Living in the end is becoming the person who has what they want all the time. How can I explain this? Let me use an example of some celebrity. Beyonce. Okay, Beyonce. We all are familiar with Beyonce. Now, Beyonce, just because she is not on stage, she does not stop becoming Beyonce, right? She does not need validation of the fact that she is a celebrity, correct? Whether she is brushing her teeth or whether she is walking her dog, she knows that she is a famous singer. Nobody needs to keep reminding her. That has become her reality. Even if she does everyday things, she knows she is this celebrity. When you're being your new self, when you're living in the end, that is exactly the same thing you need to do. You need to know that no matter what you do, you already are the person who has it. So even if you don't have it in your physical reality, maybe you're manifesting $1 million. The $1 million is not there in your reality. You're just typing on your computer, or maybe you're just playing a game, or you're walking your dog as Beyonce does. Whatever you do, your normal everyday activities, you have to do it with the inner knowing that I am the person who has $1 million. I am a millionaire. So you just Start embodying the new self. Life may test you. Like when I was manifesting money, I decided to, it doesn't test you, okay? I don't want to use that word. It's not testing, but life may not always immediately start showing you results. So when I was manifesting money, I started embracing this, being the person who had it all. But other things started going wrong. My car got into an accident. Random people around me, their health started falling. There were arguments I was facing. And what happens is, at this point, I could not hold on to the belief that I am rich, because my mind was just focusing on all this negativity and I was spiraling into doubt. Now, what should I have done instead is, even if all of these things are happening, I should have reminded myself that regardless of that, I have my money. This and that are not connected. Another thing that could have helped me in all situations was knowing what kind of person I want to become. If I had a 360-degree view of what I want to be in every situation, in every aspect of my life, that would go with the self-concept, right? I would have cultivated a self-concept of a person who's actually a master manifester. So having cultivated that, every situation I would have faced better. So this is what I want to advise you to have: a 360-degree view of the person you want to become. If I would embody the empowered state of a person who is not affected by anything and a person who had it all, it could have helped me further, right? So try embodying the state of the person who has it all: money, love, health, success, peace of mind, even the well-being of others, the full spectrum of transformation. So try to look at every aspect of your life and see what is it that you want, and then become a person who has it all. You're the God, right? Now let us look at how to embody the state. Okay, what I want you to do is take a pen and paper when you have time. If you have it now, do it with me right now. Just pause the video and answer my questions, and that will really, really help you. Think about every area of your life. What kind of relationship do you want? What does financial freedom look like to you? How do you want to feel in your body? How do you want to look? What kind of health do you want? What is your dream career? What are your other dreams? How do you want others to behave in your life? How do you want others to be reflected in your life? Once you have all of these down, imagine how would a person who has all of this working for them feel? How would this version of me think? How would I carry myself in my daily life if already all of these were going right for me? And despite whatever the life shows you, try living from this perspective. I know you can't change it overnight. Some people can, but most of us, it will take some time. But whenever you find yourself in such situations, ask yourself, what would the version of me who already has all of this do? Some small setbacks may come. Don't stress about that. Okay? Just understand that it's just a tiny ripple, but your life is amazing overall. And if too many things happen, just think that this is all the old nonsense that was playing in my mind. 3D will catch up as my mind becomes clearer and clearer. For the next 21 days, this is your mission. Decide that you are the person who already has your desire. Live it, breathe it, be it, become it. Whenever doubts come, remind yourself that this is who I am now. This is who I am now. And this new state you're not going to practice just during daytime, not just during your affirmation practices, not just during your scripting, not just during your meditation, not just when you visualize, not just then. You have to do it all through the day. Let that become the story running in your mind, the back of your mind. If you're folding laundry, you're still that person. If you're stuck in traffic, you're still that person. If you're cooking dinner, of course, you're still that person. Yeah, doubts may come. But trust. trust that you are the new person. Remind yourself again and again, this is the new me, this is who I am. Keep coming back to it. The moment you claim it, it becomes yours. Because it is, in imagination, there is no time gap, right? The moment you imagine, it's already done. And we are all in universal consciousness's imagination. And the moment you claim it as yours, it is yours. Your only job is to keep showing up as the version of yourself until the 3D reality catches up. So are you in? For the next 21 days, let's do this. I'm sure you'll come back to me with amazing comments. Do come back. Let me know how this goes. It won't even take 21 days for you to start seeing changes. Do comment. Till next time, bye-bye. Namaste. You got this.